right, so are you ready to unlock some serious potential? Because that's exactly what we're going to do today.
You got it. I'm excited to dive into this with you.
We're taking a deep dive into Brian Tracy's No Excuses.
Narrated by the man himself.
Oh, yeah, and this is not your typical self-help fluff.
No, this is like a blueprint
Yeah.
for unlocking your true potential.
We're breaking it down so you can ditch those excuses.
Embrace the long-term vision.
Yes, and make learning your secret weapon to win at life, basically.
Absolutely, and we'll see how those things lead to success.
In your personal life, in your business.
Even in sales.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, so this is going to be good.
Really cool.
I'm excited.
One of the coolest things about Tracy's approach is this concept of someday I'll.
Ooh, someday I'll.
It's this like mental trap that we all fall into,
I think I live there part-time.
where our biggest dreams and goals just end up because we keep telling ourselves someday we'll get to them.
Oh, someday I'll finally learn Italian. Someday I'll organize those photos. Someday I'll, right?
It's the land of good intentions paved with procrastination.
And I think that's where Tracy's concept of exusitis comes in, right? It's like this diseased...
He says it's fatal.
Really?
The success.
Oh, so we got to cure this.
Exusitis is fatal, but the good news is it's totally curable.
Okay, good.
And he really emphasizes that millions of people have broken free from this. Their successes have left clues, and we can learn from them.
I like that.
So we're not alone in this.
No.
And self-discipline is that key to escaping someday I'll and achieving what we're truly capable of.
Okay, so let's talk about self-discipline then.
Yeah.
Because we hear it all the time.
We do.
But what does that actually look like in our daily lives?
Yeah, it's definitely not about self-punishment.
Okay, good.
Think of it as your inner superpower that allows you to make choices that align with your goals.
Okay.
Even when those tempting distractions are screaming for attention. And you know, Tracy's a living example of this.
Okay.
He went from being a high school dropout
Wait a minute.
to becoming a multimillionaire entrepreneur.
From high school dropout to a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
That's not your average success story.
Not at all.
What are we talking, like rags to riches?
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell me more.
What's fascinating is that Tracy's success
Yeah.
wasn't a one-time fluke. It spanned multiple industries.
Oh, wow.
He built a $25 million empire importing Suzukis into Canada
Okay.
with zero prior experience in the automotive industry.
So he just decided to do it.
He decided to do it.
And he figured it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then he went into real estate, built shopping centers, industrial parks,
He was busy.
you name it. And he didn't stop there. He built successful businesses in training, consulting, speaking, writing, even recording and distribution.
Wow, that's a lot.
His programs are now sold in 36 languages across 54 countries.
That's amazing.
It's pretty incredible.
So it's like he cracked the code
Yeah.
for success in any field. But it couldn't have just been luck.
Oh.
Like there had to be a strategy, a secret weapon.
Definitely.
And I bet it all boils down to self-discipline.
You got it.
I knew it.
But mastering self-discipline means understanding the two major forces working against us.
Okay, what are those?
What Tracy calls the path of least resistance and the expediency factor.
So are these the forces that make us hit the snooze button instead of hitting the gym?
Exactly.
Or reach for that extra cookie when we're trying to eat healthy?
That's it.
It's like our brain is wired
It is.
to seek pleasure and avoid pain.
Yeah.
So we gravitate towards what's easy and comfortable in the moment,
Yeah.
even if it sabotages our long-term goals.
It's a constant tug of war between your present self who wants instant gratification and your future self who's paying the price for those choices.
It's like that classic angel and devil on your shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Except it's your future self whispering, hey, maybe skip the fries today.
Yes.
While your present self is all about that salty goodness.
That's a perfect analogy.
It is a good one.
And what Tracy highlights is this idea of delayed gratification.
Okay.
It's about recognizing that those small sacrifices we make today, those moments where we choose the harder but better path, they add up to massive rewards down the line.
Yeah, I'd see that.
This applies to our finances, our relationships, our health, every area of our lives.
Every area.
Every area.
Okay, so we connect this back to you, dear listener.
Yeah.
How can you actually start winning this battle within?
Start paying attention to those moments where you find yourself choosing the easy way out.
Okay.
Maybe it's scrolling through social media instead of finishing that important project.
Oh, yeah. Guilty.
Or grabbing takeout because cooking feels like too much effort.
Happens all the time.
Ask yourself, is this choice moving me closer to my goals, or am I just giving in to an immediate urge?
That's a good question.
That awareness is the first step towards flexing your self-discipline muscle.
I like it. And this ties in with something we've talked about before, the research of Herbert Gray. He found that successful people consistently do the things unsuccessful people avoid.
It's true.
So it's not about, enjoying every task or loving every workout.
Yeah.
It's about having that discipline to do them even when you don't feel like it.
That's the key.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that success isn't about finding some magical shortcut or easy path.
Yeah.
It's about building those daily habits, those small acts of self-discipline that over time compound into extraordinary results.
It's about aligning your short-term actions with your long-term vision.
Exactly.
So if you want to be financially independent, you might need to be more mindful of your spending today.
Right.
If you want to write a book, you need to carve out that writing time, even when you'd rather be doing something else.
Absolutely. And one powerful tool that Tracy emphasizes for strengthening that long-term perspective is goal setting.
Okay, goal setting. I'm all ears.
In fact, USA Today reported on a study where people who wrote down their New Year's resolutions were 1,100% more likely to achieve them compared to those who didn't.
Wait, 1,100%?
1,100%.
That's insane. So it's like writing down your goals magically makes them happen.
It seems that way.
What's the science behind this?
Tracy explains that writing is a psychoneuromotor activity.
Okay.
It's not just thinking about your goals, it's engaging your physical body in the process.
Oh, I see.
This actually imprints those goals onto your subconscious mind, which then works tirelessly to make them a reality.
So it's like planting a seed in fertile ground.
Exactly.
Writing down our goals is the act of planting, and our subconscious mind is the soil that nurtures them.
I love that analogy.
Me too. But how do we ensure those seeds grow into something amazing?
Well, Tracy outlines a really powerful 7-step goal-setting process
Okay.
that skyrockets your chances of success.
Give it to me.
It starts with clarity. We need to define our goals in a specific, measurable way. Vague goals lead to vague results.
Makes sense.
Then we set deadlines.
Yeah.
Because that creates urgency and accountability.
Gotta have that deadline.
Yeah. From there, we break those big goals down into smaller, actionable steps. And this is where the real work begins taking action consistently day after day.
Yeah, you gotta do the work.
You have to. And we need to track our progress, celebrate our wins, and make adjustments as needed.
So it's like having a roadmap for success.
Yes.
But it's not enough to just have the map. You have to actually get in the car and drive.
You have to take action.
You do.
Oh.
And speaking of uncovering our true desires and setting goals that align with our values, Tracy has this exercise called the 10-goal exercise.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it really good?
It's so good.
Tell me more.
Imagine you could achieve anything with no limitations. What are the 10 goals you would go after?
Okay.
Writing these down helps you tap into your unlimited potential. Pushing past self-doubt and identifying what truly matters to you. It's a great way to spark creativity and get those big dreams flowing.
I love that. It's like giving yourself permission to dream big and then creating a plan to make those dreams a reality.
Exactly. But here's the catch, and it always comes back to this.
What's the catch?
Without the self-discipline to take consistent action, even the most well-defined goals will remain just that, dreams.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fuel that turns those dreams into tangible achievements.
You can have all the vision boards and journals filled with goals.
Yeah.
But it's the self-discipline that gets us out of bed early that helps us resist those distractions, that keeps us going when things get tough.
That's it.
And I think this is where Tracy's emphasis on personal excellence comes in.
It does.
He believes that who you become is more important than what you achieve.
He does.
Right.
He believes that success is a byproduct of that journey of personal growth.
So it's about constantly learning, upgrading your skills, and striving to become the best version of yourself.
That's it.
I like that. And he even has a formula for this, right?
He does.
The 3% formula.
It's a 3% formula.
Tell me about it.
It's about investing 3% of your income
Okay.
back into your own learning and development.
Okay.
He believes this leads to massive returns, both personally and professionally.
I can see that.
He tells a story about a young man who applied this rule and went from earning $20,000 a year to over $1 million.
Seriously?
Yes.
So by investing in ourselves, by treating ourselves like a valuable asset,
Yes.
we can actually unlock that level of success.
Absolutely.
It's like compound interest for personal growth.
It is.
I like that analogy a lot.
But here's the thing about growth.
What's that?
It often requires stepping outside our comfort zones, facing those fears that hold us back.
Ooh, that's the scary part.
And that's where courage comes in.
Yeah.
It's the fuel that allows us to take those leaps of faith
Okay.
and pursue what truly matters to us.
So it's not about suddenly becoming fearless, right?
Right.
It's about learning to master our fear, to use it as a catalyst for growth.
Exactly. Courage isn't the absence of fear.
Okay.
It's about moving forward despite it.
I see.
We all experience fear, but what separates those who achieve great things from those who stay stuck is their ability to manage that fear.
Yeah.
To take action even when it feels uncomfortable.
So think of it this way. Everyone gets nervous before a big presentation.
Yes.
But successful people have learned to channel those nerves into energy and focus.
They don't let fear paralyze them.
And Tracy offers some techniques for building this courage, right?
He does.
Like what?
He talks about the power of affirmations.
Oh,
Repeating positive statements to yourself like, I am courageous, or I can handle any challenge.
okay. So you're just telling yourself this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Visualization is another technique where you create a mental picture of yourself successfully navigating a challenging situation.
Okay.
And then there's the act as if method,
Okay.
where you essentially fake it until you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
By behaving as if you already possess the courage you desire, you actually start to internalize that quality.
So it's like training your mind
It is.
to become more courageous.
Absolutely.
But it all comes back to self-discipline, right?
It does.
The discipline to practice these techniques, to face your fears, and to keep moving forward even when it feels uncomfortable. You got it.
So for you listening, what fear is holding you back right now?
Yeah.
What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Think about it.
Think about it.
What steps can you take today to start practicing courage?
That's a powerful question to reflect on.
It is.
Because remember, courage is a muscle that grows stronger with use.
Oh, I like that.
The more you practice it, the less power fear will have over you.
The less power fear has over you.
And once you've started down that path of courage, you need another crucial ingredient for success: persistence.
Okay, persistence. What is that?
This is where self-discipline really shines, that unwavering determination to keep going, even when faced with setbacks and obstacles.
It's that never give up attitude.
Right?
The grit to push through those tough times and come out stronger on the other side.
Tracy calls these unexpected challenges the persistence test.
Ooh, test.
They reveal your true commitment, that willingness to fight for what you want, even when things get tough.
These tests can come in many forms. A business deal falls through a health setback, a relationship challenge.
Life happens.
It's how we respond to these tests that truly shapes our success.
So it's not about avoiding challenges
No,
or pretending they don't exist.
they're going to happen.
They are.
It's about developing that inner resilience,
Mm.
that ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward.
And I bet Tracy has some advice on how to do this.
Oh, absolutely. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining optimism, of focusing on solutions instead of dwelling on problems.
Okay.
It's about learning from those mistakes, extracting those valuable lessons from each experience,
Okay.
and getting back on track quickly.
So setbacks aren't failures. They're opportunities to learn, grow, and become even more resilient.
Exact.
And it all comes back to that self-discipline.
It does.
The discipline to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward.
That's it. Welcome back to our deep dive into Brian Tracy's No Excuses.
I'm ready for more.
We've been unpacking the power of self-discipline for personal growth.
Been powerful stuff.
But now let's shift gears
Oh.
and explore how these principles can revolutionize your work-life, business, and even your finances.
I love that we're getting into the nitty-gritty of applying this stuff because,
Yeah,
let's face it, the workplace can be a battlefield of distractions.
they can be.
Emails, meetings, a
Yeah.
coworker who just loves to chat.
Right.
It takes serious discipline to stay focused and productive amidst all that chaos.
And Tracy hits the nail on the head when he talks about the importance of separating the relevant from the irrelevant.
Okay.
He reminds us that roughly 80% of the value we create in our work comes from just 20% of the tasks we perform.
Oh, that's true.
It's the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule in action.
So it's not about working harder.
Right.
It's about working smarter.
Exactly.
We need to figure out which tasks truly move the needle and give them laser focus.
That's the key.
Everything else, those time-sucking emails, the endless meetings, the busy work that just keeps us running in circles.
Let's take a backseat.
Exactly. And on the flip side, Tracy points to research from Robert Half International. that suggests the average employee wastes almost half their time on non-work-related activities.
Seriously, half their time.
That's a staggering amount of lost productivity.
I believe it, though.
Right.
Think about it. Those casual conversations by the water cooler, personal phone calls, getting lost down internet rabbit holes.
Yeah,
It all adds up.
it does.
And while it might feel harmless in the moment,
yeah.
all that wasted time can lead to missed deadlines,
Right.
unnecessary stress,
Mm-hmm.
and that feeling of constantly playing catch up.
And what's even more detrimental is that when people finally do get to work,
Yeah.
they often prioritize low-value tasks.
Uh-oh.
They're busy,
Okay.
but they're not productive.
So they're doing things, but not the right things.
Exactly. And this impacts not only their individual performance,
Yeah.
but also limits their career growth.
So how do we avoid that trap?
Well, that's where the self-discipline of prioritizing becomes crucial.
Okay.
It's about resisting those distractions and focusing on the tasks that truly make a difference.
So it's about choosing quality over quantity.
Yes. And the rewards of this disciplined approach to work are significant.
Okay, tell me more.
Tracy emphasizes that while the average employee might see their income increase by a measly 3% per year,
Okay.
barely keeping up with inflation,
Yeah.
the top 20% in most fields see increases of 10 to 25% per year,
Wow.
compounded year after year.
That is a huge difference.
It is.
So if you want to break free from mediocrity and join the ranks of the top earners,
Yeah,
disciplined work is non-negotiable.
it is. And it all starts with building that reputation for reliability and excellence.
Okay.
Become the person who consistently delivers high-quality work on time every time.
So be the person everyone can count on.
Exactly. And Tracy shares a story from his early career that really highlights this.
Oh.
He worked for a large company,
Mm-hmm.
and his strategy was simple: do whatever his boss asked, do it quickly, and then ask for more responsibility.
He became the go-to guy
Yeah.
for any task that needed to be done efficiently and effectively.
So he became indispensable.
He did. And I'm guessing his boss noticed
I would hope so.
because he ended up earning more than anyone else who had ever worked for him.
That's awesome.
All because he was willing to go the extra mile and put in that disciplined effort.
And that's what set him apart.
It did. And Tracy's advice for achieving similar success is surprisingly straightforward.
Okay, what is it?
Come in a little earlier, work a little harder, and stay a little later.
Okay, so you're not saying work around the clock.
No, just a little extra effort can make a big difference.
I can see that.
These seemingly small adjustments can make a huge difference in your career trajectory. It's not about burning yourself out.
Right.
It's about optimizing your time and effort for maximum impact.
So like coming in an hour early gives you a head start on the day,
Exactly.
allows you to plan your day strategically before the chaos begins.
Yeah.
Working through lunch allows you to power through tasks and avoid those afternoon slumps. And staying an hour later shows dedication and gives you time to wrap things up without feeling rushed.
Right. These simple habits can transform you into a productivity powerhouse,
Okay.
setting you apart from the crowd and putting you on the fast track to success.
But remember, it's not just about working hard.
Right.
It's about working smart.
It's about constantly learning, growing, and looking for ways to add more value to your organization.
So be proactive, take initiative, and always look for ways to improve.
And let's not forget the importance of presentation.
Okay.
How we present ourselves, our
Yeah.
dress, our grooming, our demeanor,
Mm-hmm.
plays a surprisingly big role in how we're perceived.
People do judge a book by its cover sometimes.
They do. And Tracy reminds us that people tend to promote those who look and act the part.
It's about projecting an image of competence and professionalism.
Exactly.
So ditch the wrinkled clothes and the I just rolled out of bed. Look.
Right.
Invest in a wardrobe that reflects your ambition and potential. It's amazing how these seemingly superficial details can actually make a big difference in how seriously you're taken
Right.
and the opportunities that come your way.
Now, shifting gears to leadership.
Okay, leadership.
Tracy believes that leadership and self-discipline are inseparable.
Right.
Effective leaders have mastered themselves.
Okay.
They possess strong willpower, self-control, and the ability to inspire and motivate others.
So they have that inner strength
They do.
that allows them to lead effectively.
And Tracy outlines a 4-stage career progression in business.
Okay, what are those?
Employee supervisor, manager, and executive.
So you're working your way up,
You're moving through the ranks.
gaining more responsibility at each level.
Each stage requires greater levels of responsibility, expertise, and leadership skills.
So it's not just about climbing the corporate ladder.
Right.
It's about evolving as a leader,
Exactly.
developing those skills and qualities that inspire others to achieve great things.
Absolutely.
Wait.
And while natural talent plays a role, Tracy emphasizes that leadership is primarily a learned skill.
So you're not born a leader.
Right.
You become one.
It's something we cultivate through conscious effort, experience, and a commitment to personal growth.
So anyone can step into that role with the right mindset and dedication.
Absolutely. And he highlights several key qualities that set effective leaders apart.
What are those?
First and foremost is responsibility.
Okay.
Leaders take ownership of their actions and outcomes.
So they don't blame others.
They don't make excuses or blame others when things go wrong.
Okay.
They own their mistakes and learn from them.
Yeah.
They're also incredibly action-oriented.
Okay.
They don't just talk about what needs to be done.
Right.
They roll up their sleeves and make it happen.
They're doers.
They lead by example, inspiring their team with their own work ethic and dedication.
I like that.
They're decisive and clear about their expectations.
Okay.
They set high standards for themselves and their teams.
Yeah.
And hold everyone accountable for meeting those standards.
Right.
But they also provide the support and guidance needed to achieve those goals.
So they're not just demanding, they're supportive too.
Exactly. And perhaps most importantly, they lead with integrity and respect.
Yeah.
They treat their team members with fairness and consideration,
Right.
creating a positive and supportive work environment where everyone feels valued and respected.
I love that.
These qualities, combined with a strong work ethic and a commitment to continuous improvement, are what propel leaders to the top of their organizations.
So for those of you listening who aspire to leadership,
Yeah,
start embodying these qualities in your daily work.
it's a great place to start.
Take ownership, be proactive, set high standards, and treat others with respect.
Got it.
These actions will not only make you a more valuable employee,
Yeah.
but they'll also prepare you for the challenges and rewards of leadership.
Now let's dive into the world of business,
Okay, business.
an arena where self-discipline is absolutely crucial for success.
I can imagine.
Tracy reminds us that business is all about navigating scarcity and competition.
Okay.
There are never enough customers, resources, or opportunities,
Right.
and you're constantly vying for a piece of the pie.
So it's a tough world out there.
It can be. So it takes serious discipline not only to survive, but to thrive in this environment.
I can see that.
Hmm.
So what are some strategies for winning in this competitive world?
Well, one of the first principles he emphasizes
Okay.
is the importance of offering a product or service that people genuinely want, need, and are willing to pay for.
That seems like a no-brainer, but
You'd be surprised how many businesses fail because they don't get this fundamental right.
yeah,
They either create a product nobody wants,
Oh,
or they price it out of the market.
right.
They're so focused on their own ideas that they forget to consider what their customers actually need and value.
It's all about the customer.
It is. And speaking of customers,
Yes.
Tracy stresses the importance of clearly identifying your ideal customer.
Okay, so who is your ideal customer?
Who are they?
Yeah.
What are their needs, desires, and pain points? What value can you offer them that no one else can?
Those are great questions.
This deep understanding of your target audience should guide your marketing efforts, product development, and overall business strategy.
So it's about putting yourself in your customer's shoes,
Exactly.
understanding their world, and creating solutions that genuinely make their lives better.
And this is where self-discipline comes in.
How so?
It's the discipline to conduct thorough market research, test your assumptions, and refine your offering until it resonates with your target audience.
So don't be afraid to pivot and adapt.
Exactly.
Embrace the ever-changing nature of the market.
Tracy also highlights the importance of creating a detailed business plan,
Okay, a business plan.
a roadmap for your success.
So what should that include?
This plan should outline your goals, your strategies, your marketing plan, your financial projections,
Okay.
and everything else that's essential for launching and growing your business.
So it's like a blueprint for your business.
It is. It's not something you just create and then stick in a drawer. It's a living document that you need to revisit and update regularly as your business evolves.
Because things change.
They do. And this plan will inevitably require adaptation and refinement
Right.
as you encounter those unexpected challenges and opportunities along the way. That's where the discipline of flexibility comes in.
Okay.
Be willing to adjust your course, to pivot when necessary, and to embrace the unpredictable nature of the business world.
So be agile, adaptable, and willing to learn from those curveballs that life throws at you.
Exactly. And even with the best plan,
Yeah,
you'll inevitably face setbacks and obstacles.
that's life, right?
That's where the discipline of persistence comes in.
Okay.
It's about having the tenacity to push through those tough times,
Right.
to learn from your mistakes, and to come back stronger and wiser.
Failure is just a stepping stone to success.
It is. It's through our failures that we learn the most valuable lessons and develop the resilience we need to achieve our goals.
I love that perspective.
Tracy also emphasizes the importance of setting high standards in every area of your business,
Okay.
from product quality to customer service to employee performance.
Yeah.
Never settle for mediocrity. Embrace a mindset of continuous improvement.
So always striving to get better, to raise the bar.
And to exceed expectations.
And never underestimate the power of customer satisfaction.
Never.
Happy customers are everything.
They are. Tracy reminds us the purpose of a business is to create and keep a customer.
So true.
Satisfied customers are your best advocates.
I agree.
They'll come back for more,
Yeah.
and they'll tell their friends about their positive experiences.
Word of mouth is the best marketing.
It is. And it all starts with providing exceptional value and creating those wow moments for your customers.
So invest in building strong customer relationships.
Yes.
Go the extra mile to provide exceptional service. Resolve issues promptly and make your customers feel valued and appreciated.
This dedication to customer satisfaction will pay off in the long run,
It will.
leading to increased sales referrals and a loyal customer base.
And finally, remember that business success is a marathon, not a sprint.
It is.
It takes time, effort, and unwavering discipline to build a thriving enterprise.
So be patient, be persistent, and never give up on your dreams,
It's about playing the long game, staying focused on your vision and trusting the process.
even when the going gets tough.
Now let's talk about the lifeblood of any business sales.
Sales.
This is where the rubber meets the road,
Right.
where your ability to persuade and influence directly translates into revenue and growth.
And let's be honest, sales can be a tough game.
It can be.
It takes courage, resilience, and a thick skin to handle rejection and keep pushing forward.
It takes a certain kind of person to do sales.
It does. Tracy emphasizes that the most successful salespeople
Yeah.
possess a deep understanding of their customers' needs
Okay.
and are skilled at building rapport and trust.
They're not just trying to close deals. They're building relationships.
Exactly. They're becoming trusted advisors, guiding their customers towards the best solutions for their needs.
I like that.
And this requires active listening empathy and the ability to tailor your approach to each individual customer.
So understanding that every customer is unique,
Yes.
with their own set of challenges, goals, and motivations.
And adapting your approach to meet those individual needs.
And effective salespeople are also masters of persuasion.
They are. They understand the psychology of influence and use it ethically to guide their customers towards a decision.
Okay.
They're confident, assertive, and skilled at overcoming objections.
So they're not afraid to ask for the sale.
Right. But they do it in a way that feels authentic, helpful, and respectful.
And they never give up.
They don't. They understand that sales is a numbers game,
Mm-hmm.
and they're willing to persist through rejection and keep knocking on doors until they close the deal.
It's about having that unwavering belief in yourself,
Yes.
in your product, and in your ability to provide value to your customers.
Tracy highlights the importance of developing a strong sales process.
Okay, a sales process. What's that?
A systematic approach to prospecting qualifying leads, presenting your offering, handling objections, and closing the sale.
So it's like a roadmap for the sales cycle.
It is. This process provides structure and consistency to your sales efforts,
Okay.
increasing your chances of success and helping you stay focused and motivated.
So it takes the guesswork out of it.
It does. He also emphasizes the importance of continuous learning and improvement in the field of sales.
Okay, so always be learning.
Always be learning. Attend workshops, read books, listen to podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
and seek out mentors who can help you sharpen your skills and stay ahead of the curve.
Because the world of sales is constantly evolving.
It is, so it's crucial to stay up to date on the latest techniques and strategies.
And perhaps most importantly,
Yes.
Tracy emphasizes that successful salespeople are driven by a genuine desire to serve their customers.
Absolutely. They see themselves as problem solvers, as trusted advisors who are helping their customers achieve their goals.
So it's not just about making a sale.
Right.
It's about genuinely helping people.
This mindset of service is what sets them apart from the pushy, aggressive salespeople who are only interested in making a quick buck.
Yeah, it's about building those long-term relationships.
It is. By focusing on building relationships, providing value, and genuinely helping your customers,
Yeah.
you'll not only increase your sales, but also build a reputation for integrity and excellence.
Now let's wrap up this part of our deep dive with a quick look at personal finance,
Okay, personal finance.
another area where self-discipline is paramount.
Absolutely. Tracy emphasizes that financial success is not about luck or circumstance.
Right.
It's about making smart choices and developing disciplined habits.
Well, so what are some of those habits?
It's about living below your means, saving consistently, and investing wisely.
Those are good habits to have.
They are. And one of the biggest obstacles to financial success is impulse spending.
Oh, yeah, I'm guilty of that.
We live in a world of instant gratification, where it's easier than ever to buy things we don't need with money we don't have.
It's so easy to overspend these days.
It is. That's where self-discipline comes in.
Okay.
It's about resisting those temptations, delaying gratification, and making choices that align with your long-term financial goals.
So it's about thinking about your future self.
Yes.
The person who will thank you for making those smart choices today.
Tracy recommends creating a detailed budget.
A budget.
A plan for how you'll spend and save your money each month.
Okay.
This budget should allocate funds for your essential expenses, your savings goals, and your discretionary spending.
So it's about creating a plan for your money.
It is. It's not about depriving yourself.
Right.
It's about making conscious choices
Okay.
and ensuring your spending aligns with your values and priorities.
So track where your money is going.
He also emphasizes the importance of saving consistently,
Okay.
even if it's just a small amount each month.
Yeah.
The power of compound interest is remarkable.
It really is.
The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow.
So it's about paying yourself first.
Exactly.
Putting that money aside before you even have a chance to spend it.
And don't be afraid to seek professional advice when it comes to investing.
Yeah.
A financial advisor can help you develop a personalized investment strategy
Right.
that aligns with your risk tolerance and financial goals.
That's good advice.
They can help you navigate the complex world of investing
Yeah, it can be confusing.
and make those smart choices that will set you up for financial success.
That's what we all want. All right. So we're back for the final part of our deep dive into no excuses.
I can't believe it's already the final part-time flies when you're having fun.
It really does. We've covered how self-discipline can lead to success in our work businesses and even our finances.
Right, all those external things.
Yeah. But now let's talk about something even more important.
Okay.
Our personal lives.
More personal life, yeah.
Can this idea of self-discipline really help us become happier, healthier, and more fulfilled?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
We often think of self-discipline as this rigid, joyless thing, all about denying ourselves pleasure.
Right, like it's all about deprivation.
But Tracy flips that script and shows us how it can actually be the key to unlocking greater happiness and fulfillment in every aspect of our lives.
Okay, so we're not talking about becoming self-denial robots.
No, not at all.
We're talking about making choices that lead to a richer, more meaningful life.
Exactly.
But how does self-discipline actually contribute to happiness? Isn't happiness supposed to be spontaneous and effortless?
Well, Tracy argues that true happiness isn't some fleeting feeling that just happens to us.
Okay.
It's a conscious choice. We make a skill we develop,
Okay.
and it's fueled by self-discipline. He believes that a large part of happiness stems from achieving our goals, both big and small.
Okay.
And achieving those goals requires self-discipline. The discipline to set goals, create plans, and take consistent action even when we don't feel like it.
So it's about choosing long-term fulfillment over that quick hit of instant gratification.
Yes, it's about understanding that those small disciplined choices we make each day ultimately shape the quality of our lives.
I like that. And what about health and fitness?
Yeah.
We all know exercise and healthy eating are good for us, but it takes serious discipline to make those choices consistently in a world filled with tempting treats and sedentary distractions.
Absolutely. And this is where the concept of self-denial comes into play.
Okay.
Tracy explains that true self-discipline involves denying ourselves those easy pleasures, those temptations that might feel good in the moment, but ultimately detract from our long-term health and happiness.
So saying no to that extra slice of cake,
Yes.
resisting that late-night Netflix binge,
Right?
or opting for water instead of that sugary soda.
It's about nourishing our bodies with healthy food and movement, even when it's not the easiest or most enjoyable option in the moment.
And the rewards are worth it, right?
They are increased energy, improved mood, better sleep, reduced risk of chronic disease.
Okay.
These are just a few of the amazing benefits that come with a disciplined approach to health and fitness.
And it's not just about the physical benefits, right? There's also that mental and emotional boost that comes with mastering our physical selves.
Absolutely.
It's about proving to ourselves that we have the strength to make those tough choices and stick to our commitments.
And that sense of self-mastery can then spill over into other areas of our lives,
I could see that.
boosting our confidence and empowering us to take on new challenges.
So it creates this ripple effect of positive change.
Exactly. And speaking of positive change,
Yeah.
let's talk about relationships.
Relationships.
We often think of love as this spontaneous, effortless feeling.
Right.
But Tracy reminds us that strong, healthy relationships require nurturing.
Yeah.
And that nurturing takes discipline.
It's about making those conscious choices each day to strengthen those bonds,
Yes.
to show our loved ones how much we care.
It's about prioritizing quality time with our loved ones, being present and attentive when we're with them,
Right.
and consistently demonstrating our love and appreciation through words and actions.
So putting down our phones, turning off the TV, and truly engaging with the people who matter most.
Exactly. It's about making those small, everyday gestures of love and kindness that add up to create a foundation of deep connection and intimacy.
And it's also about having the discipline to communicate effectively, to listen with empathy,
Yes.
and to work through conflicts constructively.
Because relationships inevitably face challenges.
They do.
And it's how we navigate those challenges that determine the strength and longevity of the relationship.
So choosing to approach those difficult conversations with patience, understanding, and a willingness to compromise.
And this idea of self-discipline extends to raising children as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
It's about setting clear boundaries, being consistent with our expectations,
Right.
and teaching our children the importance of responsibility and respect.
So it's not about being authoritarian or controlling.
No.
It's about providing a loving and supportive environment where our children can learn, grow, and develop the self-discipline they need to thrive.
Exactly. And finally,
Right.
Tracy emphasizes the importance of self-discipline in achieving peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Yeah, we all want that.
We do. We live in a world of constant stimulation and distraction.
That's true.
And it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected from ourselves.
Our minds are constantly racing.
Yeah. Jumping from one thought to the next, never really finding stillness or peace.
And that's why Tracy recommends practices like meditation, mindfulness, and gratitude as powerful tools for calming our minds and cultivating inner peace.
Those are great practices.
But those practices require discipline.
They do.
The discipline to sit still, quiet our thoughts, and focus on the present moment.
It's about training our minds to become more focused, present, and peaceful.
And the rewards are amazing.
They are reduced stress, increased focus, greater emotional resilience,
Yeah.
and a deeper sense of connection to ourselves and the world around us.
It's about reclaiming that inner sanctuary of peace amidst the chaos of daily life.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into no excuses,
Yeah.
it's clear that self-discipline isn't just about achieving external success. It's about cultivating inner strength, happiness, and fulfillment. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves in every area of our lives.
I love that. And it all starts with that decision
It does.
to embrace self-discipline as a tool for creating the life we truly desire.
You got it.
So thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Brian Tracy's No Excuses.
It's been a pleasure exploring these powerful principles with you.
We hope you found it valuable and inspiring.
We encourage you to revisit the key takeaways from this deep dive whenever you need a boost of motivation or a reminder of the incredible power of self-discipline.
Because you have the power within you to achieve anything you set your mind to.
Absolutely.
You just need the discipline to unlock that potential
So go out there,
Yeah.
embrace the challenge.
and start creating the life you've always dreamed of.
As Brian Tracy would say, no excuses.
No excuses.
Welcome to the show we're in. News to share, where to begin. Free sides to every tale we tell. The truth is here, it's ringing bells. Dive in deep,